direi che è il momento del video di Vinton Cerf, Chief Internet Evangelist di Google. Grazie. Grazie.
Hello, my name is Vince Cerf. I'm Vice President and Chief Internet Evangelist at Google, and I wish I could join you at Lake Como, one of my favorite places in the world. Unfortunately, my calendar did not cooperate, so here I am, virtual Vint. First of all, I want to thank the Italian government, and I want to thank Alessio Butti, Undersecretary Alessio Butti, for his invitation to join you today, even though it's virtual. One thing I think we'd all agree is that Italy and innovation somehow come together. I mean, think about Leonardo da Vinci, think about Guglielmo Marconi. Oh, by the way, I used to be the chairman of the board of the Marconi Society here in the United States until just recently. And we all recognize the tremendous contributions that those two famous Italians have made to communications, exploration, innovation, and invention. We would certainly not be where we are today without both of them. Innovation, of course, is a very key element to the creation of new technologies, the creation of new opportunities for businesses, applications, and the like. And so we want to keep in mind that an atmosphere and an environment that encourages innovation is vital to our economic interests and to our well-being writ large. It leads to the new technology, which leads to new businesses, which leads to new applications, and even new industries. And so all of these are top of mind when we think about creating an environment where new ideas are welcome. The Internet was designed 50 years ago. That we're celebrating its anniversary in 2023. And among the things that the Internet brought us was an architecture that invited innovation. It was a layered structure. The lowest layers are all about the physical transmission of bits on some medium, radio or light or an optical fiber, all the way up to an application layer where the actual content is made available or an application is executed by a consumer. And what was interesting about this multi-layer architecture is that because there were different protocols at different layers, if you decided you didn't like the protocols that were there or you needed something that was different, you could add another protocol at any given layer. Like we brought in optical fiber networking at just below the Internet protocol layer when it was available, and it didn't make a difference. It was simply carried packets on an optical fiber. And the same thing happened when Tim Berners-Lee designed the World Wide Web. He said, I need another layer of protocol above TCP/IP. So he put in a hypertext transport protocol, and it fitted in without any difficulty at all. And of course, now we're all very deeply dependent on that technology. Another thing which is very critical is interoperability. Standards are what allow for that. When all the parties on the Internet agree to a common set of protocols, that's exactly what allowed them to interconnect. If you build a piece of the Internet and you found somebody to connect to, you were part of the family. And it was only because of the standards that actually happened. All of these benefits of the Internet and the infrastructure which it has helped to create are only going to continue if we maintain this sense of openness. The Internet's design was open to new protocols, open to new layers, open to new ideas, open to new applications. And perhaps even more important, when Bob Kahn and I did the original work, we didn't try to patent anything. We basically said, here's how you build an Internet. If you'll just follow these rules, and find somebody to connect to, you can be part of the network of networks, which of course today serves something on around about 5.3 billion people all around the world, and another couple of billion to go. Now, open does not necessarily mean free, and it's important to distinguish between those two. Open means it's available, things are available, access is available on the same terms and conditions, which might be free, it might not be, but there's no discrimination among the suppliers and among the users. The system is openly available on all the same terms and conditions for everyone. Certainly, when you think about economic development, when you have new technologies coming along, they stimulate growth in the economy, assuming that people have demand, or assuming there is a demand for the new products and services or new devices. Look at how many of us have purchased mobiles over the past, say, decade or so, simply because they have become so useful in daily life. Well, that's true for a lot of new products and services. And of course, that's exactly the kind of thing that we want to continue to encourage. So how do we maintain this cornucopia? Well, one thing we want to do is to make sure there aren't any barriers to the introduction of new technology. We want to make sure that that we don't have negative effects. For example, trying to charge people who provide products and services on the internet because those products and services consume bandwidth seems like an unnecessary and negative influence. It will inhibit the competition. It will inhibit companies from even beginning to offer products and services simply because of the concern for unnecessary cost. So one of the things we want to do is adopt policies that will encourage investment in infrastructure, that will encourage investment in new products and services in the online environment. We want to make sure that all of these things are available without discrimination. People should have choice of providers of communications, providers of actual products and services. And in the absence of that egalitarian view, you don't get the same kind of energy that you would like to have in a growing economy. So, in the course of your discussions, let's hope that you will uncover new insights for maintaining an innovative environment that encourages investment and encourages new products and services that serve not only the Italian population, but the rest of the world as well. I'm sorry I can't be there with you, but I hope we'll cross paths on the net.